Hi, welcome to another video. So today what I'm going to do is utilise the leftover Karahi gosht, okay, and I'm going to make a chicken and lamb biryani with a saag aloo, which is spinach and potatoes on the side as well. Obviously the biryani contains rice, a nice flavoured rice, and I'm going to cook that, the lamb, chicken with the rice, layer it up in a nice clay pot, put that in the oven for 30-40 minutes, it tastes lovely, yeah? And I've found a way of utilising this dough, yeah? The flatbread dough. Obviously I floured it, so now the cling film comes off fine. But actually what I'm going to do is, once I've laid up the rice and the meat in the biryani pot, I'm going to roll that out, the dough, seal the lid, okay? And then put the lid on so no air will escape, and that will just trap all the steam inside that pot and make lovely fluffy biryani rice, okay? So what I've done in advance, okay, I had to do this in advance, I've marinated the chicken, and all there is chicken thighs without any skin and bones. Yeah, it just keeps the moisture in there. You can cook thighs like a really long time without them drying out. Yeah, don't use breasts. So I've just put yogurt, 0% fat yogurt in there, maybe like less than a teaspoon of turmeric, and some mild chili powder. That's all that's gone into that, okay? And I've marinated that in the fridge for like 40 minutes, okay? So it's quite cold, so I've just taken it out, let it warm up a little bit, okay? And I've just got a little bit left of the yellow raita from yesterday. I'll probably bung that in because that contains a bit of lemon and turmeric anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to crack on. First of all, I'm just going to utilise a bit of this cherry tomato oil, okay, just a little bit of that. Get all those nice little semi-dried tomato flakes in there, that's lovely. Yeah, so that's fine. And what I'm going to do, turn on the gas there, just a low gas, okay, and what I'm going to do is temper a few spices. I didn't want to put, typically a biryani has like cumin seeds, okay, but I'm going to utilise, the Karahi gosht, obviously as you know, I put too much cumin seeds in that, so I don't want to put cumin in there. I'm going to put cumin seeds in the saag aloo, which it has to have. So I found some caraway seeds, okay, typically used in like Persian cuisines. It's like a Persian cumin version, but it tastes slightly different than cumin, so I'm going to switch it up and put a few of them in, okay? So that goes into the biryani, okay? So I'm just going to fry that off like, yeah, like a teaspoon of that. I think that should be alright. In goes the cinnamon bark as well. Yeah, a couple of cardamom pods. Just split the ends. I'm not going to take the pods out. Just going to split the ends just to release a little bit of the flavour there. Probably going to use like what, 5? Just splitting the ends, okay? That's fine. And obviously if it starts to like heat up too quickly, okay, then you can just raise it off the gas, like I said yesterday, okay? You don't want to burn the spices, but you just want to like take them out of their raw state. That's fine. Okay. In goes the onion. In fact, what I want to do, I want to put a cup. I'm just going to take it off the gas. What I want to do is put, that would be nice because I'm not using any cloves. Just a couple of fennel seeds. A few of them, yeah? A few fennel seeds. Just to make it a little bit more aniseed, yeah? Just give that a little light fry there. Toast them a little bit. When you can start to smell it a little bit, obviously it's getting a bit confused with the semi-dried tomato oil. But it smells nice anyway, that oil. Just fry them lightly. That's fine. So put the onion in. And the onion, the reason why I'm putting the onion in first before the ginger or the ginger is because the garlic, the onion in biryani needs to be quite, browned off. I'm just going to put some garlic in there though. Yeah. And then the rest of the garlic will be used for the saag aloo. Okay. Don't need to put too much garlic in this because obviously the Karahi gosht has obviously got garlic already in it. Okay. Just going to fry that off. Yeah. And what I've also done, I've rinsed some basmati rice, like just one small cupful in there, and I've soaked it for an hour and a half actually. So what you want, the idea of that is because it's actually oven baking, in a pot, steaming in a pot with some obviously liquid and meat. It's better that the rice is quite soft to begin with. So tell it's soft because you press the grain and it will just come in half easy in your nail, yeah? It won't be a hard grain of rice, it'll be quite soft. That's the idea behind that, yeah? So, okay, that's fine. I'm going to do put a bit of tomato puree in there. Well, in fact, the last bit of that, might as well just utilise the last bit of that, which is probably like less than a tablespoon, okay? It's fine. And then got some like leftover tinned tomatoes. So I'm just going to put them in. That's probably like 2/3 of a can there. I don't have any fresh tomatoes, otherwise I'll probably use fresh tomato, my own tomato sauce, like blanch it, wrap it, get the skins off, and then put maybe 3 or 4 vine ripe tomatoes in there. That would taste really nice. But this is the second best thing, yeah? A bit of tinned tomato, that's fine. So I'm just going to cook that down. Turn up the heat a little bit, because the tomato can handle that, not just raw spices, okay? So what I've got is pre-cooked some fresh spinach. This is all I had, yeah, just like that. So I'm just making a small side dish for 2 people of saag aloo, okay? That's fine. Got a little bit of spinach sauce juice there, that's fine. And I won't even rinse that pot, yeah? What I try and do is utilise that for the saag aloo. So I pre-boiled the kettle, just give that a little shake, yeah? And what I've got in here is I've just chopped up some peeled and chopped some waxy sort of small potatoes, okay? And they're about an inch in diameter, yeah? Not all the way around, but just about a small cube, yeah? So what I'm gonna do is just sprinkle a little bit of turmeric in there, yeah? What turmeric does is just a little bit, yeah? Teaspoon. Turmeric will help the potatoes get fluffy inside, okay? That's what they will do. I don't know why they do that, but somehow something in the turmeric that makes it a bit softer inside, but not too much on the outside. But I only want to part boil these potatoes, okay? Part boil them with that turmeric. Okay, that's good. So that sauce is reduced nicely down there. Yeah, it's getting into almost like a masala. That's fine. So in goes. In fact, I'm going to put some ginger in. I'm going to use some of that ginger in the saag aloo, okay? So, because obviously it's only a small saag aloo, I don't want to go too mad. So I'm going to put that fresh ginger in there. Yeah, a little dash of coriander powder. Probably a teaspoon. Yeah, not even that. A very low teaspoon, small teaspoon. Okay, give that a little whiz round. That's fine. I've also got some not fresh chicken stock. I just made up from organic stock cubes, so a cup of chicken stock. So obviously with the rice, 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water. Yeah, so do it like that. Well, we see how we go, see how much liquid it all takes up, yeah? But we've got a bit of sauce in there, and it's steaming in the pot. It's never going to go too dry, okay? We don't want it too wet, the biryani. It's supposed to be like quite a very dry dish. Quite a dry dish, yeah. So that's why I've got the saag aloo on the side. Like it's going to be quite a moist like side dish, yeah. And I've still got the purple and the green mint, beetroot and the mint raitas left over. The purple one was actually my favourite, yeah. Funny enough, the one that I hadn't actually done before. So that was, yeah, definitely recommend that. Okay, that's all good. So what I'm going to do now, put the chicken in. Yeah, discard the bowl and the spoon after. Yeah, put all that chicken in that marinade. Yeah, that yogurt in there. That's fine. Just put that in the sink. Give your hands a little wash. And as I said about yogurt, just take it off the heat a little bit to stir it. Can't whisk. I did actually whisk the yogurt a little bit, yeah, before I actually marinate the chicken, but because it's been like settling, you never know. So I'm just gonna like mix it in with the tomatoes as well, yeah. Just mix it in off the gas, yeah, whilst I'm mixing it, and then I'll put it back on the heat, yeah. That's fine. It's quite a low heat anyway, yeah. So now I want to turn it up, cook that chicken a little bit. I don't want to put raw chicken in the biryani dish. Okay, that's good. So make sure I keep an eye on those potatoes, yeah? Because I don't want them to be cooked, like fully. I just want them to be partially cooked, so still quite firm. Because what I'll do is once I've drained those potatoes, yeah, I'm going to fry some spices in this little pan here, and then basically get some colour on the potato in the spice mix, okay, and then take them out, yeah. And that actually, what actually that does is, I'm just going to show you. Look, that's a yellow potato, yeah. That's what the turmeric does, yeah. It changes the colour of them, yeah. So they're still quite very hard, so that's fine. Give it another like couple of minutes. Take that lid off, leave the lid on there. It's boiling up quite nicely. Turn the gas down, it's only a small pot. There we go. What I wanted to use today is saffron in the biryani. I don't have any saffron. You know, I've been wanting to use that quite a few times. I've only used it like maybe once or twice in the 33 meals or what I've been doing. So yeah, saffron is typically used in a biryani, but that's fine. You know what I mean? Like that's totally fine. We're just utilising what we've got, haven't we? You know. Just going to check these potatoes. It's fine. Give it a couple more minutes. We just don't want them to be mushy, yeah. So what this will do in the dish, I'm going to put like a layer of this sauce, a layer of rice, okay, in there, and then a layer again. So that's why I'm heating this up in a separate pan. So I just thought it'd be interesting to have like maybe like a dual layer, like a layer of the chicken and tomato and spices, and then obviously a layer of this more like spicier Karahi gosht. Yeah, it's quite a spicy Karahi gosht. Which I'm just going to put a little bit of water in there, not a lot, just to rinse out the left of the pot, yeah? Don't want to waste any of those lovely flavours. Okay, turn that down. Now let's get this one going. Just going to heat this through basically, as you know it's already cooked, yeah? But that was a very nice Karahi gosht, to be honest. I was going to make a lamb boona today, but I just thought, you know what I mean? It's a bit too similar to the Karahi gosht, so I just thought, you know what, I'll do a lamb biryani, and then I just thought, you know what, I'm putting some chicken in it, I'll be able to utilise the chicken for the next day. Obviously the lamb's going to be gone today, so and also utilising the dough for the top, yeah. So let's just check these potatoes. How are they doing? Just going to check one. think that's pretty good, to be fair. So I'm going to turn the gas off the potatoes, just let them sit there for like 30 seconds, and then drain them. And you're going to see what I'm going to do. Okay, that's good. That chicken's cooking slightly. Yeah. It's like a nice sort of like saucy chicken now. Okay. So let me drain the potatoes. Just drain these. In fact, what I do is I utilise a little bit of that stock in there. Lovely turmeric stock. Just drain those potatoes, okay? Let them chill for a minute. Let all the moisture come off them a minute. And whilst they're chilling over there, what I can do is fry off some spices, yeah, for the saag aloo. So what I'm going to do is put like some mustard seeds, a teaspoon of mustard seeds, like dark mustard seeds. Little teaspoon of turmeric, cumin seeds. That's fine. And I'm going to just heat that slightly, yeah? Heat up these spices, yeah? It's just the mustard seeds and the cumin seeds, that's all I'm going to put in there for now. The other spices don't need to be toasted. That's good. That's heating up nicely. To be honest, that's fine now. I'm going to turn that off because it's going to be cooked in the oven for 30-40 minutes anyway, yeah? So just turn the chicken down low. Just going to toast these seeds. In fact, what I'm going to do is move that in there just to speed it up for you guys. This little hob doesn't heat up things very quickly. That's it. Straight away you can hear the spices. Just want to hear them like little popping or spitting a little bit, yeah? And what I'm going to do is put them in the pestle and water, not grind it to a smooth paste, but just crack them a little bit, yeah? Just to release a bit of the flavour, yeah? Help them break down when it's cooking in the saag aloo, yeah? That's what I just do. I don't really like too many whole spices. In the biryani it's okay because they're like mixed in so much sauce and then slow cooking. Hear that? Yeah? Those mustard seeds are popping. Lovely, that's done. That's done. Yeah? Put them into the pestle and water. Give them a little grind. Not too much, yeah? Lovely, actually lovely toasted aroma there, yeah? Dash them up, yeah? That's fine. Not too much. So it's almost like, look, a toasted sort of like mix. It's still got a few like whole mustard seeds in there, so it kind of mixes it up. Not all whole, but not all crushed. That's fine. Okay, so now what I'm ready to do is do the saag aloo. Well, to be honest, yeah, what I can do now is just put these spices back in the pan. Okay. Bit of rapeseed oil. Running low on rapeseed oil. Okay. Just a bit of that. All of that left. And then I'm just going to transfer these potatoes in there, yeah, like so. Turn on the heat again. Give them a little stir around, yeah. You just want turn that gas down, not too high, okay. Don't want to burn these seeds. just coating the potato, that's all I'm doing, yeah? What I might do is just put a little bit of ground nut oil in there. Tiny bit of that, because that's all I've got. Turn it up slightly. So I'll just put these, in fact, well, I won't put the ginger and the garlic in yet, I don't think, because what I want to do is take these seeds out. I don't really want to cook the spice mix too much longer, okay? What I might do is just think of this. Just put a tiny bit of butter in there, sliver of butter, yeah, unsalted butter. That will just help stop things from sticking, yeah, and also help to brown them up a little bit, yeah, make them a little bit more golden, yeah. Moving them, yeah, you don't want it things for sticking, yeah. This chicken's done now, that's fine. Okay. And I'm happy with that, that's fine. So what I can do now is put the potatoes into the balti pan, yeah, like so. So that's lovely, yeah. That's all coated and browned up, yeah. Okay, so that's that done. That can just sit there for a minute. Put the lid on that, yeah. Keep them warm. And now what I'm going to do, put the garlic and the ginger in here, yeah. Tiny bit more nut oil, yeah. And I will just, I won't actually cook that yet, yeah. I'm just going to leave that for now. So now what I'm going to do is drain the rice. Just get a sieve, to be honest. Okay. So drain all that basmati rice. It has to be basmati rice, yeah? We don't want to use really any other rice in a biryani. That would be criminal. Okay. That's fine, yeah? So put that there. Now what I'm going to do is get the case here. That's for the saag aloo. Just little onion skins in there. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is just layer that up, yeah? Just put one layer of rice there. At the bottom. One layer. I think what I'll do is I'll go for a layer of the lamb, yeah? The lamb. And then I'll put I'll show you what I do. Put the lamb there. And then I'll put another layer of rice, then the chicken, and then I'll pour that stock on, okay? And that's what will reduce it all down there. Cook, steep, add some moisture to the rice. That's what I'm going to do. But you know, biryani, everyone's got their own little take on a biryani, I think. You know, this is obviously one that's utilising leftovers, yeah? Like a resourceful biryani. Just smear that right to the edges, yeah? So it's covering all that rice. That's what I'm thinking. That's fine. That's covered it quite well, to be honest. As you can see, that's covered it very well. Okay, so another round of rice. That's it. Cups are fine, you know what I mean? There'll be left over of this. if you're serving like, you know, if you've got a big family or whatever, then use 2 cups of rice, yeah? You might need a bit of a bigger bowl than this though, to be honest, yeah? Not all biryanis are cooked with the dough on top. I just quite like doing that, yeah, because it's well, it's just utilising that, but also it really helps. No steam's going to escape from the pot because no lid will be 100% like, you know, sealed, yeah, 100%, yeah. So this just by putting the dough there and then weighing the edges of the dough down, but with the lid. Very little steam's going to escape, okay, that way. It's almost like a little safety net, so to speak. In goes all the chicken, yeah. Just going to fill it up nicely, yeah. That's it, chicken there. Compress that down, yeah. And it will need about 40 minutes in the oven, you know. Definitely. In fact, I'm going to preheat that now. And it's going to be on quite a high heat as well. Yeah? And then the stock. That's it. I think what I did, yeah, I mean, that's all I can fit in. It's not even a whole cup, but that's fine. I think because it was quite a saucy chicken, I think we'll be alright on that. And also I'm double locking in the steam there. That's fine. We don't want it to be too saucy anyway, yeah? Okay, so that's totally fine. So I'm just going to put that there for a minute, and then I'm going to roll out this flour quickly. Yeah. That's it. A little bit wet. It's fine. Bit of flour on the worktop quickly. Don't want to make these videos too long, do you know what I mean? Like yesterday's one was a bit long, but had so much to do, you know, plus all trying to explain and talk through it. If I'm just cracking on, like putting my head down, moving 1,000,000 miles an hour, so it would be very hard for you guys to follow what I'm doing, okay? And also if I'm not talking, then it's not very helpful either, is it? So by me actually taking my time explaining, you know, it's hopefully easier for you guys to digest the information. And you can put any bread on here, yeah? Like, it could be like a naan. A naan would be nice, wouldn't it? If I had a naan, that'd be really nice because it wouldn't be like a thin flatbread. You could probably eat a naan after, yeah? It'd just almost like be like quite flavoured. The steam would actually help keep it moist, yeah? Because it's quite a thicker dough, isn't it, in a naan? So if you had a naan available, definitely use the naan, I reckon. Be nice. I'm gonna have to roll this quite thin to obviously cover the top, yeah? Obviously this is just a little experiment, yeah? Like almost like a last minute thought to use this as a top. Don't actually have to, can get away with just leaving the lid on, yeah? That's fine. I just thought I don't want to waste this pastry, and I didn't really feel like flatbreads today, yeah? Because I've got the rice as well and the saag aloo, the potatoes in there. So too many carbs, you want to balance out the food that you're eating a little bit, don't you? I think this is alright, to be honest though. Should be alright. Go for a little bit more. I want to go too thin because otherwise it will tear. It's quite, you know, elastic. Yeah, it's been like, you know, kneaded and rolling pinned and stuff. Yeah, and it's been chilled as well. Okay, so that's fine. Try and get this right. That's it. Just drape that over. Yeah, and that's all I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't want to touch it too much. But what I want to do is sag that in a little bit, yeah, to the sides, because when I put the lid on, that will stretch it even more. I don't want it tearing. So just give it a bit of slack, okay? Fold it in. It doesn't really matter how it looks, to be honest, because you're not going to really necessarily eat this. Well, you never know. You never know. It could actually taste nice at the end. But I'm not intending to eat it. I might eat a little bit in the middle, yeah. And then what I could do is use a rusty ring, cut them into circles, just have a few little snaps to, you know, help the writers into the mouth with a bit of like saag aloo, some lamb. Be all good, yeah, wouldn't it? Okay. In fact, what I actually forgot to put in there, just remembered, yeah? So I'm just going to put that back slightly, yeah? What I did forget is to put like, I'm just going to put that back to the rolling pin if I can do that. It's always worth doing this, reversing, yeah? Mint. Got to put some mint in there, yeah? And a bit of lemon and coriander. God, I forgot about my garnish, you know? Yeah? Don't forget about the garnish, guys. That's fine. Quite a few bits of mint in there. That's nice, yeah? It's fine. It's sticking slightly. Just help stop it from sticking now. That's fine. Quickly do this. Just roughly break up the coriander. It will all soak down to be like in nothing really anyway. I'm just breaking this up. Yeah? Break that up. Bit of lemon, yeah? Squeeze that lemon in. Yeah, that's totally fine. Now, fingers crossed this ain't stuck. Okay, we're good. We're back to basics now, guys. Okay, that's all good. Fine. Cool. Now the lid can go on. So just gently, don't press it. Just let the lid use its own weight to seal that, and that's almost like vacuum pack that. Okay, in goes the oven. It goes into the oven now. Too small for that oven, yeah? Too big, sorry. So I should have checked that beforehand. So now I'm going to preheat the big oven. That's totally fine. It's only been preheated in 5 minutes. So we haven't lost too much time, guys. Yeah, there's a solution for everything, yeah? That's in the oven. And it's probably better to cook it in the bigger oven, yeah? A bit more powerful as well, yeah? Okay, so that's job done. And I won't do the saag aloo yet because it doesn't take long. Well, do you know what? I will actually do it, just to show you guys, okay? Because I can always keep it warm, yeah? So I'm going to set the buzzer first of all. I'm going to set that for 30 minutes, yeah? And then check that. Check the biryani after 30 minutes. Just take the lid off, and then you could probably peel back that the crusty dough. Just have a look to see what's happening inside, yeah? What you want is all that liquid to be soaked up with the rice, reduced right down, yeah? That's what you're looking for. Okay, so I'm just frying off that ginger and garlic in there. That's good. Where's that spinach? Yes, the spinach there. In fact, what I actually thought about this, yeah? Utilise a bit of spring onion, left over from the raiters, bit of lime. I'm not wasting a thing here, guys. Yeah, and it's going to go in here, yeah? That's a bit of lime, yeah, go in there. Fling these potatoes back in. Create some space. I'm just going to stir it in this, yeah, which is a bit of a bigger pan. Then I'll keep it warm in that little balti dish, yeah, with this little lid. Yeah, fits perfectly on there, even though it's not made for it. Yeah, that's all good. So a little bit of chilli powder, not a lot, mild chilli powder, and I've got like it's almost like a little curry powder, mild curry powder. That's fine. Yeah. And I've got some cilantro. Pinch of cilantro in there. That's it. Give it a little stir around. And what I can use is a little bit of stock here. Good to always have a little bit of stock left in reserve here. Just you never know when you need it to just help things like cook or stop sticking. Yeah, it's always good. So this is. I'm glad I'm actually deciding to show this to you, yeah, guys. because I've sealed these potatoes now, so when it's actually cooking down in this stock, yeah, they're not going to like get all mushy, okay? So I'm just going to put like, you know, a teaspoon of tomato puree in there, mix that up with a bit more stock, yeah? Almost like creating like a liquid, almost like a little pureed passata, yeah? So it's quite a rich passata, yeah? Look, these potatoes will soak up all this liquid in no time. It's not much liquid. Yeah, you don't want to drench it. We're not boiling them again, yeah? We're just stopping things from sticking and creating a nice like salt, almost like a proper reduced like a spicy, almost like marinade on them, yeah? So just put a tiny, might as well finish the rest of it, well, might as well finish the rest of that stock. I'll be fine after this. Okay, now put that in, yeah? It's very thick anyway, yeah? It's very thick, but that's fine. That'll help thicken it up. It's like almost like a thickening agent. Tiny bit of water in there. That's it. Don't want to waste that. It's fine. Now that's good. We haven't covered the potatoes. You just don't want to cover the potatoes, yeah? Give them a little bit of room to breathe, yeah? You don't want to like boil them. All I'm going to do is cook that mixture right down. Reduce it right down, okay? I'm going to put the spinach in, yeah, now. Break that spinach up a little bit, it's got a bit clumped up, it's fine. Give it a little stir. I don't know if you guys can see, just give it a little stir like that, yeah. And by the time all that liquid's almost like evaporated or soaked up into the potato, should I say, yeah, it's going to be like just left with potato, kind of like a little bit of like browniness to it, like yellowiness, orangeness to it, should I say, and like almost like quite like a reduced down, yeah, spinach and potato, and that's all I'm looking for. So that's all good. So what I'll do, I'll transfer, I'm going to turn the heat down. Put the 40 pan there because I've got this nice lid on there. Scoop that into the 40 pan, yeah, and it just helps to retain the heat better, yeah. When you've got like this 40 pan, yeah? They retain the heat quite well, and obviously they look quite nice, yeah. It's only like a look, it's nice, doesn't it? So well, I'll show you a picture once it's all plated up anyway, guys. So what I'm going to do, put the lid on that. That's on a lowish heat, so that's just going to do its thing. And I'll show you a picture once it's plated up. Okay, so the biryani's been in the oven for 50 minutes. What I've done is just with a knife, I've carefully cut around the rim of the pot, okay, because it was like tightly sealed in to obviously trap all the steam in there. So as you can see, I'm just going to gently lift the lid off, if I can do that, okay. Oh, there we go. It's quite welded in, and there you can see. That is the pastry that is basically trapped in all of the air. And now look how moist that still looks. Yeah? And what I'm going to show you is, look, if I just use a fork, look, see the biryani rice? Look at that, perfectly cooked in there. Okay, I even have a little nibble. There we go. And that's it, job done.